Hey guys, okay, so I have got a bit of a haul for you guys today, and then we're gonna try on one of the products, okay? Now, I know. I've got a bunch of Revolution Beauty products, okay? Now, the reason why I do a lot of Revolution Beauty is because they just have such a wide range of products. Like, there's just so much. They've got brushes, they have, like, this one is the under eye primer. Like, they've got a bunch of, like, a lot of different products, and to me it just feels like they're a little bit easier to browse their products than like a lot of other brands. I don't know why, and I always get sucked in because they always have really pretty cute packaging, and it's all very exciting when you're on the website and stuff. So anyway, so let's just talk about it, and I'm not going to apologize anymore because I enjoy their products. Okay, all right, so the first thing I've got is the Revolution Pro Miracle Eye Cream. I think this is sort of like they're trying to do a little bit of a Charlotte Tilbury dupe sort of situation. I have not, and nor will I ever, I think, try any of the Charlotte Tilbury products, simply because they're expensive, they're not very readily available, and I'm not really like a big high-end girl. I'm always on the lookout for something that's less expensive. I don't hate high-end products, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury stuff is just not accessible to me as much. And I am not an influencer, you guys. I don't get PR packages. I'm not against them at all. Please, makeup brands, send me your stuff so that I can review the newest products that people are interested in seeing. But I just don't get any yet, and I don't know how to bring that about. So I have to purchase everything with my own money, and I do return things that I don't love, but it gets a little old having to return stuff all the time. So there's that. So this is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of it on right now, since I'm going to be doing my makeup in a minute anyway. So there's the cream. It's sort of like it reminds me of like an old school sort of. Not too thick. Yeah, it reminds me of like an old school sort of eye cream that one of your mothers or grandmothers might have used in the 40s, 50s, 60s, even in the 80s. I feel like this is giving me a little bit of an 80s vibe. Okay, and I know it looks like I'm torturing my eye. I'm really not. I'm being as gentle as I can. It feels nice. It feels fine. I don't think it's probably a necessity, but it is nice. And having a bit more moisture around your eyes can probably not really, you probably can't really go wrong with that. Sorry if I'm muffling my voice, y'all. It is what it is. All right, so that's fine. I'll try to put all the prices, and I'll link everything in the description. So, fine, good. And I also have a, what is this called? So this is called the Authority Expert Fluffy Concealer Brush. Okay, so it's sort of got an angle. It's not very thick though. I was expecting it to be a bit thicker. So, and like, I don't know, this seems more like an eyeshadow type brush than it would be good for concealing. This is from the XX Revolution brand, part of the Revolution Beauty umbrella. Okay, all right, so there's that. Then the Revolution Line Fix Under Eye Primer. It says Rehab Under Eye Primer to smooth and fill in fine lines before makeup application base. All right, so this is what it looks like. They have similar pots for their concealers. They're all glass. This feels a bit heavier, more high quality. I don't know, like I like the lid top better than this. It just seems more high quality. So let's get, oh, okay, so it's sort of like looks like a cream. We'll just take a little look, see. Okay, yeah, this feels just exactly like, let me see if I can show you. Exactly like the putty primers. So a little bit silicone-y, but not too dusty, powdery feeling. I have one other, how are we doing on time? I'm sure I'm blabbing away, but I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, sort of like a creamy silicone type of a feel, not very sticky at all. I have this other under eye primer, and it's the Ulta Beauty one. And this, I feel like it looks pretty similar, a little less thick. Yeah, more creamy feeling. This is that one. But I feel like when I use this one, it's a bit stickier. So like, it's almost like I get the idea that you want the concealer to stick to the base so that it won't move, but it's almost was a little bit harder to blend, especially once it dries down completely. Both of them like have no tint or color to them. So there's that. And then the last couple of things, oh, well, a few more things. Let's talk about these just because it's very disappointing to me. I have been on a perfume kick for the past little while, and mostly it's because my beautiful rose perfume that I love from Bath & Body Works is, I think it's discontinued. You know, you can get the lotions and the body sprays and stuff like that, but I love the perfume so much. Oh my goodness, it's so, so good. And so I'm trying to find a less expensive option for myself. And I've been going through perfumes. I'm like, well, let me try this, let me try that, let me try this. And I just can't find one that I love. So on the Revolution website, they have these couple of, this one is Revolutionary, this one is Revolutionary Noir. So I was like, they're almost like, I don't know if they're technically samples, they're just like the mini size, okay? So you get a decent amount of product in here, 0.33 fluid ounces. I will never go through these, and the number one reason why is because they're too musky. I don't know, you guys, like I prefer like this rose one. It's a floral perfume, and just exactly how it sounds is what it is. No musk, but it still has that sort of dark, intense perfumey smell. Okay, yeah, but it's not as musky. Like these ones are like pure musk. I should have known when it was like Revolutionary Noir, because I think like nighttime musk, all that kind of stuff. I am just not interested. And then this one, I was like, well, let me just try it. So I sprayed it on myself today, and I was like, yeah, it's just too musky. And then after like an after smell, like after it was sprayed on me, there was like this after smell of like Vicks Vapor Rub following me around everywhere. And I was like, who wears this? So I don't know. These were duds for me. If you like, and I will spray this one just to make sure there's no like weird after smell. If you like something that's musky, you probably will like these, like very nighttime, you know, Revolutionary Noir. So it's just not my smell. It reminds me of, oh my goodness, this one is actually better. And it was the one I was like, no. Yeah, this one's better. But it does remind me of like old lady kind of perfume, and I'm 43, so that's got to tell you something. It kind of does remind me of that. And this one, like, it really reminds me of like one of those, you know, cheap perfumes that maybe your mom might have got you when you were like a little girl because you were trying to dress up and like, you know, play grown-ups or whatever. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of like a Walmart type. Not that everything in Walmart is bad. Like I've gotten a lot of really amazing things from Walmart. And this is not the snob in me talking. It just smells sort of like you're pretending to be a perfume. You know, you're pretending to be a grown-up lady. So not for me. Okay, that's that. So this is the star of the show today. This is the Revolution Pro Blur Stick Tint, okay? I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it is sort of marketed as a coverage product. So I might, before I put this on, I might sort of look it up real quick and then tell you like what it's supposed to be about. I feel like it was marketed as a coverage product, so we'll just see. And this is the Relove Revolution Baby Tint Lip and Cheek Tint. I've got this one in the shade Blush and this one in the shade Baby, okay? And I got these mostly because they were like on sale, or they were really inexpensive, like $3 or something. So that's that. I might try those today after I do the foundation or blur stick or whatever it is. Let me look that up real quick and let you guys know what's going on. Okay, so yeah, it's supposed to be a foundation type product, but albeit light coverage, no makeup kind of thing. So it's a blur stick tint. So it is marketed as a foundation stick. So okay, we will certainly try it. Okay, this is in the shade Fair, which let's just take a look-see. This girl's pretty fair, but I don't think she's that fair. And it was the last one in stock. Oh, but maybe since it's supposed to have like light coverage, low coverage, it might work. Let's just get it on and we'll see what happens. Okay, so when I say that I am as white as a piece of paper, that is a little bit of an exaggeration. This, on the other hand, is not exaggerating when it says it is fair, okay? It is literally like a piece of paper, like real fair, real fair. And I have got a few fair products in my collection here. This one is very fair. This is the AOA Studio Pro Wear Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Very fair, like real fair. But that's one good thing about Revolution products. They have a lot of very fair shades. So if you are really on the crazy fair side, like check that out. Woo, so fair. You really may like their selection of fair shades. Let's just see what this is looking like next to that. It's even fairer. Like, I cannot believe how much fairer. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like straight up pale pink, like white pink is what that is right there. Like, this got a little bit of yellow. This one is like a whoops, like it's more pink, obviously. I mean, I'm saying obviously, it's obvious to me because I can see it like right up close, but it's like a white pink, milky pink. I'm just in shock over it. Okay, so sorry about the psycho white, you know, freak out, but it's just really fair. I'm just surprised. I will say that I don't know that you need a product like this unless you are specifically looking for a, I don't know, like it's not remarkably blurring. It's just a light coverage stick foundation, honestly, like very light coverage. It doesn't look terrible. It's not overly shiny, but it's not overly blurring either. And it is marketed as like in their blur line, so it's supposed to be very blurring. It's not. It's okay. I don't think it's terrible, but I was expecting a little bit more from you, Revolution. But this was about $9. Again, it's supposed to be light coverage, blurring, no makeup day foundation stick. I do have a few people that I know that might be interested in a product like this. One of them I'm thinking of is very fair, almost on that pinky side of the spectrum. And I don't know if she even wears any makeup at all, but if she does, it's very light coverage. So she may be interested in something like this. But for me, I don't know, maybe if I had my exact correct shade, that might be something. It's not, but one good thing, it's not looking chalky at all, even though it's so remarkably fair. Like right here, like I'll get a lot of chalkiness if something's too fair for me. And, or if it's too fair to work on my skin. Not everything is like that. Anyway, I won't bore you with all the details. It's not looking chalky. That's the number one thing we're trying to say today. I don't know. I'm just not over the moon about it. I don't think it's like this is an amazing revolutionary type of product, even though it is from Makeup Revolution. So I will finish the rest of my makeup. I might do a little bit of these as a preview. We'll see. And I will be right back. Okay, so the concealer brush is a bit too small. This will probably work better for more detailed work, you know, maybe somewhere where it's hard to get into the space or whatever, but just too small. This blush is very beautiful, and I feel like it's easy to work with. You can build it up easily, but I think I just prefer a potted version than these little doe foot applicator types. I just prefer that other delivery system a little bit better. I don't know why. I did use a sponge and a brush, as you can see, so. And I feel like this actually dried my lips out. As far as the foundation goes, it's nice for like no makeup. Like, I mean, I feel like I look very nice. I don't look glam, you know, that's not what it's for, but like, I think it looks nice. If you're looking for that clean girl look, you may really like this foundation. Not too much coverage, so if you're just slap it on or you can't find your exact right shade, this is like, this foundation is about this color, you know what I'm saying? But it still is looking fine on me, yet it's still sort of covering flaws and making me look very even. Obviously I did put some concealer on, which helps, but I feel like it's a good product. Like, I can't, at the very end of the day, $9 for a decent product, I really can't bash it too much. Is it something that I'm dying over? No, but it's probably just because I've got so many other things. I do like the ease of application. A stick always seems easier to me for some reason. So that's about all I have to say. I'm not going to do a check-in today, I don't think, but I will put my updated thoughts in the description below so you guys can take a look at that if you're interested to see how it wore and all that stuff. In future videos, I will try to do a end of the day sort of check-in. I mean, we'll see. I'll leave it open. I might come back, but I might not. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.